Hi everyone, this is Janelle from the customer success team at Funnel, and today I wanted to show you how to work with filters within dashboards. So we have three different types of filters. We have the filter here in fields and filters, we have dashboard filters, and then we have chart filters. So starting off with the filter in fields and filters, this will be the overall filter that will be applied to the final report. So say, for example, you want the end viewer of this report to only be able to see how a specific campaign was doing. So then you would add that filter here. Say this was the campaign we wanted, and then you would apply that. Now, if we were to save this, and then we were to share it, as you can see, this filter has been applied to the entire report, and the end viewer doesn't have the option to sift through any other campaigns. Now, jumping back into this dashboard, we can go ahead and remove that filter. And then say we wanted the end viewer to have access to all the other campaigns, but to just have a preset filter for that end viewer, just for it to be easier for them to identify the campaign that we're mainly focusing on for this report. You could go into dashboard filters for this. And then we would want it filtered on this one. And if we were to save this, and then if we were to share it, now as you can see, this is filtered on that specific campaign, but the end viewer can still filter through all the other campaigns that you have within that specific workspace. So this is the same if, for example, you wanted to filter on traffic source, and you wanted to just have the end viewer see Facebook and Google. You can save that and share a link. And then in the final report, the end viewer can see only Facebook and Google as of right now. But if they wanted to slice and dice a little bit further and see what other values there are, they could also look into the other values such as Bing. And now lastly, for chart filters. So if you were to apply a chart filter, say for example, I only wanted this to be viewed for Facebook. So once I save that and I share it, now as you can see, the end viewer will only be able to see the data for Facebook. So this would be a static filter that wouldn't be able to be sliced and diced with additional values. So just for a quick recap, the filters in fields and filters, the filter here will be the overlying filter, and no end user will be able to sift through any of the other values or do any further slicing and dicing. It will only present the data that it has been filtered on. If you use dashboard filters and then share that specific dashboard, the end user would still be able to sift through the different values. It will just be a preset filter for the end viewer. And then for the chart filters, they'll behave similarly to the filters in fields and filters, where there'll be a static filter and they won't be able to slice and dice further or see any of the other values. But that's it from me. If you have any further questions, please feel free to reach out to our support team at support@funnel.io or through our in-app chat, and we'd be happy to help. Thank you. Bye.